ANC NEC member and Electricity Minister Kgosientsho Ramokgopa says the worst case of load shedding scenario is over. He's attributed this to the significant improvement in the energy availability factor, which he says has reduced the risk of stage 8 power cuts. Ramokgopa was speaking on the sidelines of this weekend's ANC NEC meeting. Newzroom Afrika's politics reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo has the story.
I will not say there will not be stage 8 load shedding, but at the rate at which we are going, we are unlikely going to see it.
As the country prepares for the coldest days of winter over the next 2 weeks, Electricity Minister Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa says South Africans can rest assured that we're nowhere near reaching the worst-case scenario. But he has cautioned that a lot more resources and efforts need to be put into maintaining units as the demand for power could still increase.
Overall, I think we are surpassing our expectation in relation to the performance of the units, and we are more than confident that we should be able to survive the winter, will not experience the worst case scenario as we had projected, and will continue to see the improvements. And I'm very confident that load shedding will be behind us very soon, and then we now begin to work on creating an additional buffer, reserve margins to allow the economy to grow at the desired level.
But is the current energy availability factor sustainable, or are the efforts to carry out planned maintenance superficial?
As I speak to you now, like I said, we have lifted the energy availability factor by 12 percentage points. Just to put that into context, 1 percentage point really amounts to about 477 megawatts of additional generating capacity. And that's why now we are attaining the average levels that are just below, shy of 30,000 megawatts, the availability factor. And we've been able to maintain that over a period of time, and that's why the country has been observing a situation where about 2/3 of the day we are not experiencing load shedding.
The ANC's Economic Transformation Committee has responded to reports that an MEC in KwaZulu-Natal was in talks with the construction mafia there. Chairperson Ramokgopa says they remain in constant communication with the security cluster about dealing with criminality.
As government, we can encourage negotiations with people who are actually going into sites and demanding percentage of money, even without lifting a finger into it. That is completely out. What has been raised with us, obviously, previously and continuously, it's around us as government ensuring that the issues of set aside are being implemented, because it's a major issue, and that's why part of the work that we've been doing as ETC was to ensure that we push for the issue of public procurement bill that has been concluded in Cabinet through Minister of Finance, that will assist in terms of legally ensuring that in areas where we require the set aside for women, for young people, those are implemented within the legal framework.
On Sunday, the ANC's Committee on Water and Sanitation, as well as the security cluster, are expected to brief the media. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Ekurhuleni.